Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicoleta and tonight I am back with a message for the collective. A message for the collective, and here we go again. Freedom, freedom, freedom. People want freedom. A certain state, a certain country, a certain collective, or better said, the citizens of planet Earth want freedom. And if you have been watching my previous message that I posted yesterday, I spoke about the differences between a citizen of the planet Earth and a citizen of the universe. Now, the citizens of planet Earth want freedom, and freedom is what is coming in the life of the collective. In some places of the planet, in some places of the world, how this is going to manifest will be more intense than in other places. Other places are being prepared for this freedom to take place. That's that. All the chakras from the throat down are being liberated. So you might feel a massive release. Out of nowhere you might feel a shift happening. And as a result, your crown and your third eye will form an alliance. In other words, the higher self is coming through, a highest version of self is coming through, which will be the epitome of freedom in oneself. So now imagine how beautiful it is, or it will be, to have a country full of people that are liberated from within. That is, you can call that the country of light. Right? It is not about money so much any longer, is what I'm being told. Although it is still a necessity. It is now more about the relationship between humans. Okay, now let's pull some cards. We are going to use the Liminal Spirits Oracle deck. I used a lot this deck lately on this channel. And this message is not dynamic. You can look at it as dynamic, but it is more for a community of people, is what I'm being told here. Indeed. How I'm being shown here is a community of people was in the dark, blinded, not knowing what is actually happening beyond the veil, within themselves, better said. And now it feels almost like overnight. I don't think it's going to happen overnight. More or less overnight, but you understand that energy has been building. The energy gained momentum here. And now it's the moment, or very soon indeed, will be the moment where all this darkness is leaving this community of people, this country, this state, and they now find peace within. There is silence. There is something also around debt-free. In order for this community to have a peaceful transition from what was to freedom or more freedom, they need to make a choice. They need to make a choice. And the choice is between money and human relationships, between money and human relationships. I'm also seeing here someone, a human being that gained rites of passage to give life, to give life or take life. This is extraordinary to have, yet those one second, guys. It is almost like this individual, this person, their soul, they are very aware of what's happening, and their soul is gain these rites of passage again, and wherever they go, the soul does the work. The soul brings justice to the places that deserve it. Okay, interesting. The places get justice. Places, people, situations. We have metal. We have cave. Very similar cards here, as in imagery. And toad. This toad showed up in a couple of messages ago. We have mushroom, bottom of the deck, in reverse. And this mushroom is supporting energy here in this case scenario. Our toad showed up a few messages ago, and I'm very pulled towards those little hands. It's like trying to feel into the unknown somehow, or just trying to understand what is there. I'm not sure what is there. This is a message actually that came to me today or yesterday, a couple of days in a row. This toad kept coming to me, and I really didn't interesting, I didn't take the time or to dive into the message, or why do you come to me. I had a lot happening with this eclipse passage. So yeah, probably it was too much, and that's why I didn't ask. But in fact, I just didn't pay attention. So why did you come? What's your message? It's the first time I'm seeing this in this card. Do you see how in the water underneath the toad there are like some small, I don't know how you call this in English, baby frogs? Right? And it's almost like the one that gained rites of passage is choosing and picking others to mark them for different purposes. And after all, it's God that's doing this, right? It is God that found a vessel that is pure enough to do this job. I find it very interesting. I quite enjoy being in this energy of the toad. Are you, my dolphin? Do you have what this job requires? Yes, okay, you are marked. Oh, okay. And then we have the toad looking at the metal, and then it's the cave. There is something here about the core of the individuals. The toad is looking straight into the soul of these people, the core, the depth they can reach. I also heard the fiery one. Okay, I'm being guided to pull some tea leaves. 2 tea leaves, one for metal, one for cave. There is a divine plan at play here. And things are happening slowly but surely. Things are happening one thing at a time. Things are almost happening like undetectable by the regular human being. And now what's coming to me, this is linked with what I just said, and I don't know exactly how, but hopefully it's going to come. An hour ago, I went to doesn't matter where I went, but I left the house. I was driving, and what came to mind was, how can people on planet Earth live in harmony within themselves if they don't have the third eye open? And I was telling to myself, it is basically impossible. You just cannot move through all the suffering, move through all the obstacles, and not petrify yourself. I don't see it how. Okay, and now God says, and the spirit guides. That's why we have mushroom here as a supporting energy in reverse. It is almost like DMT here, right? Is a supporting energy for the collective to release the blockages and see. Release the blockages and see. And now I'm seeing again the toad, like just feeling into the unknown. Yeah, the toad feeling into the unknown. You see, in the past, some years ago, maybe some decades ago, indeed, there was people pretending, or not necessarily pretending to be spiritual, as in using spirituality for a dark agenda. And it was used in that way mostly to prevent others to get into spirituality when the time will be beneficial, or will be when the time will be right for the planet to move to the next level, to ascend. Did you hear that? And so now there are some people on planet Earth that they think they have the rite of passage, or they think they deserve to have some rite of passage here into the new Earth, but they didn't pass some tests. They weren't genuine with the Son of God. And when I say the Son of God, I say this can even be someone that, with the metal and cave here, someone that really innocent to their core, and or their core was intact, pure. The connection with God, with spirit, with the body of Christ indeed was there, yet all the other layers, almost all the other layers of their being, they were tainted, right? And so I'm picking up here on a situation with a community of people, or someone. They saw something in the Son of God and they didn't say anything. They were not honest. They were not honest when they could have indeed be honest. Because I wanted to say here, maybe they were it's almost like me as a person, I'm looking for excuses for this individual that didn't speak the truth to the Son of God right now. This is how it feels like. That's what the Son of God does. Sees the situation from all angles, and almost like subconsciously gave multiple opportunities or multiple chances to the toad, whoever the toad is in this case scenario. Speak up, speak up, speak the truth, speak the truth, speak the truth. And the truth has not been spoken. Yet they still think they have a rite of passage into the new earth, into the new paradigm, right? As a leader of sorts here. Oh, shoot. there is something here that's hidden. There is something here that's about to be discovered, about to be uncovered. Maybe someone saw something in you and they weren't restricted by law or by something else. They could have, indeed, and I have pain in my heart, you know. They could have done this beautifully. They could have spoken the truth beautifully, but they have not. Something here, someone saw something in someone else, in you maybe. Or maybe you are this one that didn't speak the truth. And that could have been very beneficial for the toad, whoever the toad is. Yeah, I'm seeing here June with an angel, and this lands straight on the toad. Then we have a moon, changes in your life. This one lands on the metal. Or and the cave, because they are one and the same. That's it. That's it for now. Okay. Someone here was involved with black magic of all kinds, subconsciously, consciously, and they would harness energy even from their own children in order to move through life easily, uninterrupted, not being interrupted. It's almost like they found a way to move energetically through some, to gain rites of passage by harnessing the energy from others. What they don't know is what's about to happen. In the country they live in the state they live in the area they live in, will not allow any longer the spell, whatever they have done, to be sustained. The energy doesn't allow it any longer. And I'm seeing June here with the angel, some angelic energy, some divine intervention for sure. Some divine intervention for sure. They didn't know what they are messing with. They messed with the Son of God. Wow. Now, the community where they live, somehow it's going to raise against them, but mostly indirectly. However that is going to apply, most of these people, they are going to raise against the toad indirectly. They are going to have some sort of a fall out of grace, maybe financial issues. They also give me the vibe here of someone that I know the truth, but it is almost like I'm witnessing an injustice happening over and over and over and over and over and over again, but I'm not saying anything because it benefits me. Indeed. But God was watching. Look at this mushroom. And not only God, someone else here, a person, was watching them, knowing the truth but not saying anything. Or this is about to happen for someone. Yeah, I'm seeing here someone witnessing this person that knows something and doesn't speak up because it benefits them and only them. And they say, I lost all my respect for you. There might be even a divorce involved. Yeah, someone here was selling some lies, you guys. Water under the bridge. It's almost like someone here was just manipulating or selling lies also, and now they are being caught, or now someone sees them for what they are. And you know what? Our toad here doesn't have any fault in the sense of toad is the spirit which is going to make all this possible. So it's not like, you can look at it as a person, but it's not the person. It's almost like the spirit of the toad is going to be on the back of this person, showing to a specific individual, she or he did this. Right here, like the spotlight is on her or him. They did this. And from the chosen one, or from a chosen one, they have a fall out of grace. Yes, with the moon here, yeah, with the moon here, a lot was hidden. A lot is hidden. I really feel, you guys, that this is about to happen very soon. It didn't happen just yet. With the moon here, a lot is hidden in the cave. A lot is hidden in the cave. The toad spirit, however that applies. The toad spirit has been guarding the cave until the best moment for the volcano to erupt came. In other words, some requirements, something here needed to happen, something here needed to take place until the best moment would come for our toad spirit to unleash the kraken, to allow the volcano to erupt, for the chamber of secrets to open its doors to someone or someone's, multiple people, because there is a lot hidden with the moon. And I believe that's it. This is where we end this message. Thank you very much for being here. Don't forget, there is a purification journey in the books coming up very soon. If you are interested in that, please send me an email. Please find my email address in the description box below. Also, if you are interested in shamanic healing journeys, send me an email as well. Thank you very much for being here with me, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye bye.